So this foreigner reveals why the Philippines is better and the dark side of living in Europe. Now, I've actually traveled to Europe and I actually enjoyed my time there, but living can be quite a different experience. So I can't wait to see this. A lot of you guys link this over and let's see what this foreigner reveals about Philippines being so much better and why there is such a dark side to living in Europe. Let's check this out.
I have a message for you. All of you. You want to come to Europe, huh? Stupid.
I live
Oh
and
my
work in
gosh.
Switzerland for 14 years.
14 years.
Yeah, every time I come home, it's like paradise. Switzerland is just work. Always want work.
Yo, I actually heard a lot about that in Switzerland. It's one of the most beautiful places, by the way. Let's get this out the way. It's one of the most beautiful places. It is just natural beauty all around, too. But I do remember a lot of people saying, listen, come here vacation, but don't live here because there's a lot of work. I've heard this from Switzerland people themselves. And, you know, I never really heard it again. But hearing it again from a Filipina who's lived there for 14 years, that says a lot. Okay.
We Filipino work also, but
Yeah.
it's not the same.
You want to know what's happening here in Europe when you come here? I'll give you my breakdown, okay? And your brothers and sisters that are here now will not tell you that because they're really ashamed.
It's so expensive. Oh my God, I get depressed.
Hey guys, welcome
Oh
back
my
to the
gosh.
channel. My name is Andre and I'm here traveling alone. Well, over a year ago, I decided I was going to come to the Philippines and my expectation, honestly, was around 20%. I mean, it wasn't anything compared to the reality of living here, living with the Filipino people. I'm not hyping them up. Arguably, the best people in the world in terms of hospitality, warmth, and all of that. So this channel is dedicated mostly to showing the world how beautiful this country is and how beautiful the people are too.
Yeah.
And we're doing that through the eyes and voices of foreigners. So basically what we do here is interview foreigners to share their experiences. Now, on one of these occasions, we interviewed a German who quit her job just for this paradise.
I'm from Germany
Why
Wow.
the Philippines?
because I quit my job and I need a break and
Okay.
calm down. For me, it's paradise to live
Wow.
here. To
Yeah,
have
you get your red horse. You got free radios everywhere because everybody sounds like Whitney Houston. You got your free radio. Wait a minute. You walk down the street. Sam Smith? Wait a minute. Adele. Yo, it's Adele. That's literally what you're going to find in the Philippines. I remember when I first went to the Philippines, right? With my friends. I brought my friends because I was infatuated with the Philippines. I still am. And I brought them. First thing that happens on the plane. You don't have to believe me, but I'm telling you the truth. My friends and me turn. Yo, there's people singing. And my friends also experienced another instance in outside of the plane, which I unluckily didn't see, but they told me about. There was like this choir of Filipinos singing before getting on the plane. Are you serious, bro? After everything I watched about the Philippines, I'm so happy to finally go. And they do exactly what I predicted before I even arrived there. Man, that's the Philippines for you, bro. I'm telling you, man. But yeah, she wants paradise, bro. Get that red horse and enjoy some free radio from all your favorite celebrity singers. Because now we got Elvis, right? We got Elvis, Jerome, right? From the Philippines. Then we got Ruel Carino, which is Matt Monroe. You're going to find everything, bro. That's why I love the
a
Philippines.
chance here.
And someone reacted to this video and the person said, however, 90% of the locals want to leave this paradise. Honestly, this person is not wrong. I have a lot of Filipino friends. Most of them would love to leave because they feel, greener pastures waiting for them elsewhere.
Yeah, that's called the grass is greener on the other side incident. And I'll tell you guys something, right? Because I've actually done psychology before. I was actually studying to be a psychologist when I was younger. And why do I say this? This is not to toot my own horn. This is to explain something, right? The reason why I can understand this thought process. But one of the most beautiful things that I quickly understood was it's not that the grass is greener on the other side. It's green where you water it. So I'll say that again. The grass isn't greener on the other side. It's green where you water it. And what I mean by that really is where you take care of it, where you pay attention to it, right? And a lot of people want to leave the Philippines, right? Because of this or that, whatever they might say. Same applies to the USA. Same applies to anywhere else. People have that feeling towards anything because it is a common, very common psychological feeling of you look at your own home, it's very easy because of how comfortable, not even comfortable, but how, aware you are of everything because of how used to the country you are, that you start to notice so many different things, more so than the person who's in a honeymoon phase, right? And so what happens is you start to pick up on all the negative things, and rather than, it's green where you water it instance that I mentioned, people start looking at the grass is greener on the other side because they want to find something else where the grass is already green. But that's not the reality for every place. Every place needs things that need to be fixed. Every single place. And even if you were to talk about the money situation, which a lot of Filipinos have done, especially in Brazil, bro. I have family in Brazil, and me being Brazilian, there's the money is way different than in the U.S. And I can tell you something. People want to come to the U.S. because, they think that they'll make more money, which is technically okay. But the reality is different. The work habits are different. The culture can be way different, more aggressive, more this. There's so many nuances that some people forget that it's not just face value, the grass is greener on the other side, which is why I love to say that the grass is greener where you water it. I promise you that's how it works. Because when you leave, you're going to understand, and eventually a lot of negativity or things that need to be fixed, aka grass needs to be watered in different places too. So yeah, just wanted to say that.
So in this video, we'll be speaking to a Filipino living in Switzerland.
I live and work in Switzerland for 14 years.
And she narrates the whole story. For anyone who would love to know the real story, the real life back in Europe and traveling, living abroad, I think this video is actually for you. But before then, we'll be speaking with a European.
I have a message for you.
A man from Netherlands who has an advice for any Filipino or anyone who wants to travel to Europe. Is it always greener on the other side? Also, as you can see on the screen right now, some Filipinos in the US and some parts of Europe actually reacted to that video of that German lady describing the Philippines as paradise. And they all want to come back. So I don't know, if you want to go out, I think you should listen to all these people before making that decision.
I would say the reason why you see that as well in your comments is because some people, remember, these are human beings. When I look at the comments, guys, I don't just see it as words. I know you guys are people with living and breathing families and lives and aspirations. So when I look at these comments, I take them significantly serious, besides the ones that are kind of just dumb, right? Like if someone's just being disrespectful, it's like, okay, that's life for you. You're never going to find the most perfect comment section in the world. You go to any YouTuber, PewDiePie, you go to this YouTuber, like a loved YouTuber, right? You're going to find hate. It just doesn't exist perfection, right? So that also applies into psychology. And with that being said, though, okay, my point in saying that he is seeing these comments about people wanting to come back after, a pinned comment that he pinned himself about 90% want to leave. That's the thing, right? Same with the US. Like, I can tell you right now, like, probably 80% want to leave. Like, so many people have so many issues with the US. So many people are so aggressive about how they feel about the US and the state of the US. This is everywhere. This isn't only in the Philippines. And with that being said, people need to understand that once you leave, you start to understand things differently, which is why traveling is a very, very important thing for human beings, because it shows you a different perspective of the world. People who have stayed in one place for a long time, which is why, I encourage Filipinos to travel. You already live in a very beautiful country, but once you travel, you'll start to understand what home really is, which is why a lot of Filipinos, after having lived abroad and worked abroad, they start to be like, wow, dude, I miss home a lot. And not just homesick for the sake of being homesick. I miss it because I feel more at peace. I feel at ease. The work, even though you might be paid less, the work is more sustainable. Maybe this, maybe that. There's so many little things and nuances that you only will realize once you've traveled outside. And so this is something that I really encourage for a lot of people, because I've traveled to many different countries now, and the Philippines being one of my favorite countries of all time and still will be forever. I love the Philippines. But with that being said, right, traveling to different countries made me see so many different perspectives that made me understand about my own home, you know, the problems in my own home and the nice things in my own home. There is so many nuances that you start to realize once you travel. So it is important, right? And you can see the Filipinos that have traveled abroad want to come back home because they realized a lot of nuance rather than just the grass is green on the other side. It's not that simple, right? So just
So let's find out if it's actually greener on the other side or it's just a mirage.
I have a message for you. All of you. You want to come to Europe, huh? Stupid. I get so many questions. Chef, I want to work with you here in Europe. Chef, arrange a job for me in Europe. Guys, life is a in Europe. Life is not what you think it is in Europe. And your brothers and sisters that are here now will not tell you that because they are really ashamed. All my brothers and sisters there, trust me, if you work hard, you graft hard, your life is much better. You want to know what's happening here in Europe when you come here?
Oh
I'll give
my.
you my breakdown, okay?
Yo, I think he's having a breakdown. And listen, he's explaining this from a perspective of someone who's obviously been there his whole life, I assume. Dude, he's like, if I've ever seen someone be so serious, this guy is being so dead serious. He's probably had enough of Europe. It looks like he's really had enough. And he's trying to really tell you guys because he might be sick of the comments being like, hey, I want to leave the Philippines. Please let me come to Europe. Because remember, the whole like mask over your head thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. It's better than the Philippines, this place. But no, he's angry at these comments because he's like, you guys have no idea at all what it's really like living here.
What's happening here in Europe when you come here? I'll give you my breakdown, okay? My flat, my tiny flat, 1,400 euros a month.
Ooh.
My energy bill, 250 euros a month. My gas bill, 100 euros a month. My car insurance, 45 euros. My mobile phone, 50 euros. My TV, 40 euros. My local government tax,
Oh my gosh.
160 euros a month. My list goes on. At the end of the month, I spent 3,000 euros only bills. And I'm not even living yet.
Oh, dude.
Then I have to buy my groceries, all my shit. So I come down to 4,000 euros. And you people, you think you come here, oh, I earn 4,000 euros. No, you're not, you You pay taxes and bills.
Yeah.
And you cannot escape it. You cannot escape those bills. The system is created that way. So if you earn your 400 euros, you're way better off. And you have freedom and a beautiful country. I want to quit in Europe. The only good thing here is my kids' education. That's it. But when that little turns 18, I'm flying away with the grace of God. So please stop asking me for jobs and shit. Life
Oh
is
my
not
gosh.
what you think it is.
I'm Jenny from here.
Oh my gosh. Yo, let that sink in. That part of the video, holy. That man has had enough. He's really had enough with the comments because he wanted to really share you the reality. I mean, that is the reality. I won't lie. I pay a lot, bro, in bills. And maybe I'm just somebody who's optimistic, so I look for the good side of things. And I've always tried to look for the positive, but it's just a fact. There's a lot. It isn't just like you earn this much and then you just chilling. All my friends that work jobs, it's the same situation what he explained. And that isn't even in Europe. This is in the US. My friend works hard. My friend Zach, he works so hard. Listen, man, I'm so proud of him. He wakes up every morning, 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Actually, that's a lie. He wakes up 4 a.m. Bro, he's getting 4 hours of sleep. He still manages to come over, work out with me, right? And he's doing this, working incredibly hard, right? And I'm incredibly proud of him, right? Because he's doing something that is so difficult, so difficult. I don't even see really people doing that. Waking up at 4 a.m., working 8 to 10 hours straight, painting boats, like arm going for 10 hours straight to come home, have 2 hours to himself, and sleep for 4. Guys, and he still only gets to pay his bills. This is the reality. And some people don't realize that. But it is true. What that guy said is true in the US. It's the reality. And he's explaining from Europe. So I'm only telling you that this happens too in the US.
Here in the island of Bol, but living in Switzerland for 14 years. Every time I come home here, for me, it's like paradise.
How about Switzerland? How is Switzerland?
Expensive compared to here.
Yeah.
Switzerland is so expensive. Switzerland is just work, and the people is different.
It's different in what way?
In what way? The
Yeah.
food and also the strong people always want work.
Oh,
But we Filipino work also. But it's not the same. It's not the same.
how was it adapting to a new country when you first got to Switzerland?
Adapting to new country. Oh my God, I get depressed because for me, I was traveling by boat for 5 years.
Wow.
And the sailboat and coming in Switzerland is a depression,
Oh
cold.
my gosh.
I have no friends before.
So how long did it take for you to settle down and start living the Switzerland kind of life?
I think 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. But I still work and study every time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, I
That's
have
insane.
noticed from my time here that a lot of Filipinos would love to travel out of the country. And listening to you, it just shows that sometimes it is not always greener on the other side, because you miss your country and you would love to at some point return back home, right?
Going out in the Philippines is just for earning money, for work.
Okay.
And the earning here is not the same in the other country. That
Mhm.
way, many Filipino want to go abroad for
Oh,
work.
okay.
But the life is here, but the money is outside Philippines.
Okay. Because of the exchange rate, right?
Yeah, exchange rate.
Yes. Okay, so if you were to advise most of the Filipinos watching the video right now about going out to seek greener pastures, what would your advice be to them?
My advice to them is just enjoy the life wherever you are.
Yeah.
Just focus your work, and at the same time you must come back home also here.
Okay.
Because Philippines is really amazing, and I know many Filipino love Switzerland, but it's
Okay.
so expensive there.
Yeah.
So for travel, yes.
For vacation, right?
For
Yeah.
earning money, for work, yes also.
Okay.
But the culture, the people, how they work there and here, always want work. As what I experience.
Oh, okay. So can you speak, is it French?
Yes, I speak French. Hello, bonjour tout le monde. Si tu veux visiter Philippines, viens ici à Bohol. Bohol,
Wow.
c'est très très bien.
I want to go to Bohol. I kind of understood that because I went to France.
Et puis très beau.
Thank you so much.
That's
It's
so
so nice
awesome.
talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
All right.
also.
Yeah, so guys, you've heard from them. I don't think there's anything else to add. So at the end of the day, some people end up being in survival mode. Some people work 3 jobs just to feed, just to be able to take care of bills.
That also happened with my friend too. He had to work 3 jobs at one point. Thankfully, not now. But he is a prime example of somebody who works very hard. And thankfully, he's in a better position. But the reality still stays the same, that it's just enough after where he can buy like all the healthy food he needs. But just with just bills, all of it is gone. And he makes a good amount. So this is the reality too. It is very difficult. And he talks about it all the time. But with that being said, I mean, this video shared a lot. I want you guys to take care of yourself seriously. Thank you for linking this video over, and I love you guys. Until next time. How good you been living? Wait, how good you been living? I've been living too good for you. I've been living too. Did what I did and I do it again. Every move that I make, I ain't feeling repent. Nobody believes to believe it's a friend, and you question your moves like you really won't end.